sees the opposition.
Right there, and then Mathiasen gets the pass to Eckelbarger, but Eckelbarger just can't quite control it. He does sweep it towards the net, but Pizzi blocks it with his legs.
Dallas Gom does it so many ways, and that's a good indication of what he can do. Dallas Gom, as we've said all year long, a definite Hobey Baker candidate. The Hobey Baker given to the top college player in the country. Comes out, shot. Pioneers struggling behind their own net, and fortunately Brennan was checked in front of the net. He couldn't get a hard shot off as Lamb was there, and it's held along the end boards for a face-off.
DU continuing to struggle, though, in their own end.
Yep,
Eric
absolutely.
Johnson had it behind the net, started out, made a bad pass, it was intercepted, and then the Tigers almost got a good opportunity.
There's Chris Olson. Olson with a 3.39 goals against average. He has got a save percentage approaching 90%. His record, 10 wins and 5 losses. He has replaced Tom Allen here in the second period. Allen had been scheduled to play the remaining 4 games in regular season to get ready for the playoffs, but right now it's Olson out there toward the net.
Tough situation for Olson to come in the middle of a game like this, but we talked to him several weeks ago, and I asked him about that very thing. Knowing that he's not going to play on Friday nights, what do you do on the bench to stay in a game? And he said, you know, you really have to watch what players are doing and really try to keep mentally alert. This weekend, he came into the weekend series thinking he was not going to play at all. Now here he is in the middle of the second period, and he's out there, and that's got to be very difficult.
Face off to Olson's stick side, his right side. Big crowd on hand at the DU Arena, but they've not had a lot to cheer about tonight. Mayer working ahead. Across the center ice face-off, 2-on-1 with Onstad. Onstad and Christopoli. Pizzi comes up with a save. 2-on-1. Christopoli and Onstad, and Pizzi makes the save.
Big save by Derek Pizzi. Watch this. Onstad's a 2-on-1 break with Christopoli, and he fires. Look how far Pizzi came out to cut down the angle.
Rod Doyle coming back very quickly. May have forced Onstad to take the shot instead of pass off, as Doyle was beginning to get between Onstad and Christopoli. And it was Pizzi who played the shot beautifully.
That was a great save because that was very close.
Mercier, that just missed the net. Round it comes Mayer with a shot deflected. Now it's Onstad giving it to Christopoli in behind. McMillan is out with Christopoli and Onstad. Toward the net, Onstad, rebound, Christopoli! McMillan started it, Christopoli ends it with a goal.
Here's one that the Pioneers lead it. Look at McMillan, chase it down in the corner, dig it away. Then he centers it to Onstad. The rebound from Pizzi right to Christopoli, and all he's got to do is lift it, and he does. Ooh, Pizzi even got a glove on that.
So the Pioneers back within 2. Still a long way to go. They trail 5-3. 9:56 remaining second period.
But that's a big goal, a very big goal. As you're down by 3, you've been struggling. You change goaltenders, which means you don't have a lot of confidence going, and you really needed something to help you, and DU did. Christopoli, his 8th of the season from Onstad and McMillan at 10:04, and it's 5-3 Colorado College.
Well, the Pioneers have never led in the game. It's been a struggle since early. The Pioneers trailed 2-0, trailed 3-1. Now it's cleared out of play, and they're back to within 2 at 5-3. Face off at center ice. There's the Tiger bench. Mike Birch right there, as you see. Mike Birch and Ron Byrne, his assistant coach, standing to the right as you looked at the CC bench. Doug Palazzari and Bill Baldrica, assistant coaches for the Tigers. Doug Palazzari set a lot of records in the WCHA offside Tigers. Let's pause here from the DU Arena. This is Pioneer Hockey.
brand new radio station that plays the classic hits of the 60s, 70s, and 80s without a lot of talk. It's KLSC, Classic Hits, at exactly 1090 on your AM dial. For classic hits of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, tune to AM 1090 KLSC.
Well, as we come back to you, the puck is held along the side of the net by Chris Olson, and we'll have a face-off.
That goal by Christofoli, we may look back on as being, hopefully from the Pioneers' point of view, being a very big one, because it was not going well, and you needed something to bring you back.
Still no updated scores, but we'll watch those very closely. Back to the line it comes. Drive, Olson missed the net. Behind the net, wrap around. Ooh, close call. Trying to wrap it around Grumley, but Olson got that skate on the right post. Now Dion. Grant Dion trying to get it out to Mathiasen at center. Back come the Tigers. Grumley puts it in the middle. It's back to center ice, though. Tigers will have to get onside. It's cleared in.
Tell you, Olson does that as well as any goalie I've seen this year. Really hugs that goalpost. We've seen him make several excellent saves on plays just like that one.
Nice pass to Gom. Shot, hit the goalpost. Gom shot at the goalpost to the right now and behind to Eckelbarger. Eckelbarger check. Gom comes in to help out. Gom works off the inboards with a puck. Cross to Mathiasen, couldn't get to it. Mathiasen has it. Mathiasen trying to give it to Gorley coming off the left point, but it's deflected out to center. 8:40 in the period. We will talk to assistant coach John Harrington of the Pioneers after 2 periods. Also a conversation offside Pioneers. And the collision, Eckelbarger and Pizzi, and Eckelbarger is hurt. Now he struggles to get up. They both collided. Pizzi coming out to make the play. Eckelbarger went over the top. Eckelbarger still down. But we will talk. Let's take a look at the collision first of all.
It's offsides already. And then you see the stick of Derek Pizzi get up into the midsection of Kermit Eckelbarger. And that's why Eckelbarger is skating off a little bit gingerly.
And the conversation with Grant Dion we'll have for you between periods 2 and 3. Grant Dion, the senior captain of this Pioneer team. It's been what has been a wonderful year for these seniors, having to grow with the program over the last 4 years. We talked to Grant Dion we'll talk to him rather between periods. Mercier trying to work it around. Comes to the line, drive. Olson, look out, where's the puck? Olson dives for it, made the save. Shot came off Campbell's stick at the right point. Olson up high on the body with the save, then lost sight of it. Campbell keeps it in. Shot, that went off Mayer as the drive taken by Peterson. Now Mayer works ahead. Pioneers trying to come up ahead quickly to Lamb. Lamb to Hansen. Hansen bangs it off the end boards. Lamb between Hansen and Weiss. Again, the normal lines that we've been accustomed to have been changed up tonight. Normally it's been Johnny McMillan between Hansen and Weiss, but it is Lamb at the moment. And Lamb in across the line. Dumps it into the corner. Pioneers want to make a change. 5-3, Tigers lead it. Yeah. Whitaker trying to work it out. He's lost his helmet long ago. Now Christofoli into the zone. Christofoli trying to get it back to Eric Johnson, picked off. Lead pass. Hoppy in across the line, offside.
Hansen is, you would think, a guy that's going to get a goal before the night's over. He has really been flying up and down the ice and playing extremely hard.
Well, the WCHA Denver home playoff games, they'll be carried exclusively on United Cable and Mile High Cablevision. Now, the first round takes place this next Friday and Saturday, February 28th and March 1st. That'll be on Mile High Channel 3 and United Cable Channel 18 if you can't be here at the DU Arena. Lead pass, McMillan into the zone. Misses the net. Got Pizzi to move, then at a tough angle. Boy, that's a blow, not being able to score on what was a breakaway opportunity for John McMillan. Out to center it comes. Booty clears it in. Olson steers it in behind the net to Eric Johnson. Johnson to Smith. Smith lead pass. Onstad with McMillan 2-on-1. Onstad to McMillan. Shot. Goal! John McMillan! Pizzi got a piece of it, but it got by him.
Take a look. I think it was Jim Smith who got the pass originally up to Onstad. But now Onstad, the 2-on-1 break with McMillan, he gets it to him. Pizzi will go down. McMillan's shot is partially blocked right there, but it jumps over Pizzi and into the net.
Nice play by McMillan to control that pass. It came from Onstad and got up off the ice and was twisting. He had to control it first, then got a shot off. But that time Pizzi, as he came across in front of the net, just couldn't control it.
And that's only poetic justice, since McMillan had the breakaway just moments ago and got Pizzi to move, but couldn't quite get the open net.
You look at Pizzi shaking his head. He feels he should have had it.
McMillan, his 14th of the season, second of the night from Onstad and Smith at 13-20. And the Pioneers have battled their way back into it. 5-4, CC leads it.
Pioneers back within one, but they've got to keep it going. When they've gotten close before, the Tigers have come right back to score on the Pioneers. Gorley chasing it down in the corner. He's checked at close range by Kedla. Now it comes to Eckelbarger, banks it off the left side. 2-on-1 if he can hurry. He's pulled down, penalty. Penalty against Rick Bowe. Eckelbarger trying to work a 2-on-1 chance for the Pioneers, and Bowe will go to the penalty box. Let's take a look at it.
And now you may see the tide really turn. Here you see as McMillan was going around Bowe, and he would just take it back. It was Eckelbarger going around Bowe, and he was just yanked down by Bowe with the stick.
2-minute penalty to the Tigers. 5-4 Pioneers trail. They've scored a power play goal earlier. 6:19 remaining in the period.
Bowe for hooking at 13:41. Boy, would it be big if they could get another one.
Wow, right here and get even.
Look
They
out.
have struggled.
And you can see the tide definitely turning. Every time down the ice the past 2 or 3 minutes, DU has had a good opportunity. They had one going there until Bowe committed the penalty.
It is Gom, McMillan, and Mathiasen, the normal power play unit with Smith and Dion. And the Tigers able to clear it out. Comes to Smith, right point. Smith will dump it in. Pioneers will try to chase it down. Pizzi slows it up. Mathiasen in the corner. Can't get there. And it's forced out of play as Scott Campbell is trying to drive it out of the zone. Again, a reminder, next weekend the playoffs begin. The Pioneers will have home ice advantage right here at the DU Arena, regardless of what happens this weekend. And we will have both games for you. Mile High Channel 3, United Cable Channel 18. Next Saturday the 28th, and make it next Friday the 28th, and Saturday the 1st. If the Pioneers continue at home, second round games take place on Friday and Saturday, March 7th and 8th. We'll give you the specifics on that in just a moment as it's back to center. Smith has it. Smith works ahead. Stick handles his way into the zone. Nice pass. Gom moves in. Can't score. What a save by Derek Pizzi. Earlier, Gom hits the goalpost to the right side. That time, Pizzi makes the big stop.
Take a look as, again, DU with another terrific opportunity. Gom, the nice move. Or take it back, that was
Jim Smith gave it to Gom.
To Gom, and then Gom trying to get the puck back, but Pizzi got down on it and made the stop.
So the face-off coming to the right side of Derek Pizzi. 5:45 in the period, 1:26 in the penalty to Rick Bowe.
DU now playing with so much more confidence. They look tentative when they drop behind, and they should have been, I guess. But now they're just, every time down the ice, they're getting an opportunity.
Smith with a shot toward the net. Oh, Gom was there, but couldn't get it directed toward the open part. Now, McMillan to Gom to McMillan.
Smith just sent a soft one there, hoping to change the pace. McMillan.
Save Pizzi. Well, I'll tell you things. It's funny how a change in goaltenders can sometimes do it for you. While Chris Olson has not been terribly busy and he's not had to make spectacular saves, perhaps the fact that Tom Allen was brought out in favor of Chris Olson, and Olson did make his first stops, maybe has brought the Pioneers back. It's funny how that works in sport. Sometimes a change like that will do it. Long way before this one is over, though. The Pioneers have to keep it going as they still trail 5-4. In behind the net, it is Gom. Gom working behind the cage, and he's so good back there. Comes to McMillan along the right side. 50 seconds of the penalty. Back to Smith. He'll let a shot go. Missed the net. Rebound. Pizzi somehow on McMillan. Where did Pizzi come from on that one? and it's cleared into the Pioneer zone.
That was a Houdini act by Pizzi. The net was wide open. McMillan was standing at the doorstep. He got the shot off, and all of a sudden Pizzi was there.
And Smith takes a hard hit, and back for the Tigers, Hoppe. Hoppe will let his shot go. Olsen, big save. Glove save, he'll hang on. Big stop by Chris Olsen. That perhaps his toughest. Let's take a look at what I think is Chris Olsen's toughest stop of the period.
No question, watch Hoppe as he gets the puck up. I think it was deflected off of Mercier, and Olsen made the tough catch.
23 seconds in the penalty to Bo. 5-4 Tigers. 4:41 in the period. We'll talk to John Harrington again after this period is over. This game is rolled by in quick fashion. And we'll also talk to Grant Dion, the Pioneer captain. And it would be a shame if the Pioneers can't win the WCHA crown after the entire season. They've not been out of first place since the second weekend of the regular season.
Let's watch Pizzi on that last save. Now watch as the slap shot comes from the point from Smith. The rebound will come back out right here. Look at McMillan, he's right there. Where does Pizzi come from?
Here comes Lamb to center. Into the zone, trying to work his way in front. Pizzi clears it to the sideboards, and back comes the Pioneers. Pass to Lamb, misfired. Lamb would have had an open net, and Weiss couldn't get him the puck. Full strength for the Tigers. Weiss could not get Jeff Lamb the puck. Lamb would have had the open net to shoot on. Let's take a look at this. The pass just misfired.
Here you'll see Weiss, he's wide open. He could have taken a shot, but he tries to pass it across to Lamb, who would have had a wide open shot, but it misfired.
I'll tell you, Weiss was trying not to send the puck into the body of the CC defender, and so he had to make sure he got it by him, and as it worked out, Lamb could not reach it. 5-4, the Pioneers trailed by as many as 3 in the game, and they're back to within 1. Face-off won by the Tigers. Doyle has it in behind. Feeds it right side. And now it's forced to center. Mercier is there. Mercier takes a look, gives it to Mayer. Mayer banks it off the right side. There's Lamb. Lamb's pass to Weiss misfires. Down it goes. Weiss chasing it down. Clears it in behind the net. Hansen is there, but he's checked by Whitaker. Whitaker has the puck now, feeds it into the corner. Markovic back behind the net to Doyle. Doyle trying to punch it ahead. Accomplishes that. Hoppe works to the right side. Taken away. Mayer in behind the cage. Derek Mayer for the Pioneers. Nice pass to Lamb. Can he split the defenseman? Nice job by Lamb, and then he lost it at the last minute. Thought he knocked it down, and Mercier has to come back in a hurry. Hoppe chasing the puck down, but Mercier gets there first. Thought Lamb had done the job as he split the defense, but at the last minute, he lost control of the puck. Back into the Tiger zone, up and down action. This game is just going by very quickly. Peterson into the zone, his shot knocked down. Onstad trying to bank it off the left side of McMillan. McMillan can't get to it as Pizzi's well out of the net to clear it down. Now Dion. Dion gets it left side to Christoffoli.
It's the Tigers now, Norm, that are back on their heels, and it's the Pioneers who are the aggressors.
Into the zone, drop. Trying to get it toward the net. Dion struggles with it. Pioneers have had their problems in their own zone. Drop sends it to the end boards. Out to the line it comes. Can the Pioneers get it across the line? They do. Picked up by Grumley. Well, that time, again, Pioneers almost cough it up in their own zone as Dion struggled with it. Shot! Olsen can't hang on to it. Olsen went down to make the save, but he couldn't squeeze his legs quickly enough. Peterson with a goal. 6-4 Tigers. Pioneers trying to get back even, can't.
Just after I said that it was the Pioneers that the aggressors, they fumble with it a little bit in their end. Peterson gets off the shot, and it went right between the legs of Chris Olsen and dribbled into the net.
6-4 Tigers. This has been
holy mackerel,
an uphill battle all the way against this Tiger team. 2:32 remaining second period. Still looking for updated scores. We should have some of those for you before long. Here comes Smith. Smith into the zone, trying to leave it off. Nobody there for the Pioneers. Everybody back at the blue line as Smith took the puck into the zone.
Peterson, his 7th goal of the season from Campbell at 17-28, and it's again a 2-goal lead for the Tigers.
Pioneers have trailed now 4 times by 2 goals. They were behind by, as we went offside there, we'll be back to the DU Arena. This is Pioneer hockey.
It's the grand opening of Super Trucks USA. We've got Colorado's largest inventory of pickup, Jeep, and 4x4 accessories, all in our convenient showroom. We have the best selection of accessories from the tires up. We're Super Trucks USA, your one-stop pickup, Jeep, and 4x4 headquarters. 3890 Kipling Street in Wheat Ridge.
Face-off outside the Tiger blue line. Tigers lead at 6-4. As I was saying, 4 2-goal leads for CC in the game. At one point, they had a 3-goal advantage one time. Corner left of the cage. Pioneers had been battling back in the second period, but allow a 6th goal against, and we'll see how they react. Here comes Hoppy into the zone. Mathiasen got enough of it, but then it's picked toward the net. Back come the Pioneers. Gom and Mathiasen if they hurry. Gom into the middle. Shot. Save. Pizzi.
Oh. Pizzi was going the wrong way. He was going the wrong way from the shot and stuck his leg, his back leg, the drag leg, out the other way and made the save. Watch it. Gom will skate into the middle. Now, Pizzi will start to drift to Pizzi's right. Gom's left. He's going to his left, and he kicks that left leg out to make the save. What a save by Pizzi.
Face off in the Tiger zone as a result of an icing call against CC. 1:24 remaining in the period. 6-4. Pioneers trail. Comes to Weiss, shot upstairs. Boy, he drilled that one, but it missed the net. Now Mercier with an effort. Pizzi makes the save. Cleared to the right side. Pioneers trying to get back. But Mara goes cross ice to keep it in the zone momentarily. Brennan. The drop save. Saved by Chris Olsen. Banked off the right wing boards. And it's controlled by Gropp. Gropp giving it to Peterson. To Gropp. Now Brennan along the end boards. Out to the line it comes. Shot. Olsen save. He'll hang on. And now Mercier in front of the net. He and Gropp push at each other. 49 seconds remaining second period. 6-4 Tigers. Keep looking for updated scores. We haven't had any. Everything was going in favor of the Pioneers if you look at other games. North Dakota was beating Minnesota 3-1. Wisconsin was trailing Tech 5-4. That's got to be over. That was a third period score. Duluth was trailing Northern Michigan 5-4. That was a third period score. The games have got to be over. We don't know the outcomes. Try to have that for you. Gom in the circle. Wins the draw. Smith in behind the cage. Jim Smith leading the rush to center, then overskates the puck. Drive missed the net. Ketela trying to send it toward the net, and it missed the target. Now Mathiasen. Don't know if that was an ice problem or what. Many feel that the ice surface here at DU, the worst in the league. There's a shot across the front of the net. McMillan couldn't reach it. And perhaps the puck is bouncing because of the roughness of the ice. Cleared into the zone, and we have an icing call with 20 seconds in the period. Icing Tigers.
DU would dearly love to get another goal here in this last 20 seconds, just so they could go in down 1 rather than...
The Pioneers have not been even since it was 0-0 in this game.
In other words, they've never led or tied.
You got it.
Quick grasp of the facts.
20 seconds left in the period. Pioneers facing a third period from which they'll need to come from behind. DU has beaten the Tigers 3 times this season. Doesn't matter much at this point because it is this game that is so very important to the Pioneers as far as winning the WCHA crown. DU has not won the WCHA regular season crown since 1977-78. Comes to Smith. Shot toward the net, deflected, rebound, Lamb has scored! Jeff Lamb has scored! Lamb with the rebound. Well, as Jim Conrad said, what a big goal the Pioneers would get if they could score late. Toward the net. It gets through everybody, and then it's deflected. It never got to the net. It looked as though it was a rebound goal, but it never got to Pizzi. It came to Lamb, and he fired it home. 6-5 with 10 seconds left. Jeff Lamb with a very important goal. Pioneers back within one at 6-5. Looking for scores from other games, and we may have those. A final, Wisconsin has beaten Tech 7-5. That one hurts. Tech had been leading most of the way. Wisconsin has won, so they are even with the Pioneers now, pending the outcome of this game, and that's the end of the second period. The score after 2 periods from the DU Arena. The Colorado College Tigers 6, the Pioneers of the University of Denver 5. Back to the DU Arena, this is Pioneer Hockey.
Where can you find more car for less money? Right here at the Little Giant Betting Mitsubishi. There's value, comfort, and economy. Here's a 1986 Mitsubishi Mirage for $58.88. Or if you wish to finance, that's okay. You can take it home today for $119 a month. That's only at the Little Giant Betting Mitsubishi. We're 2 miles west of the Valley Highway on 104th in Westminster. Or if you need directions, call 469-2141. That's 469-2141. Bring the whole family down for a test drive.
Sure, trailing suspects through back streets and dark alleys is dangerous work, but it's worth it. Because after cracking a tough case, I open one of these, a light beer from Miller. After tracking down hot leads all day, a cold light sure tastes great. And light's less filling, too, with a third less calories than their regular beer. And you can't afford to get filled up in this line of work.
Rossini.
Good news, lady. Found your dog.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer. And less.
When you don't have time to wait in line.
Welcome back to the DU Arena. The Pioneers trail 6-5 after 2 periods, and things have not gone well for DU, although they do get a late goal in that second period with just 10 seconds remaining. Jeff Lamb scoring for the Pioneers to pull the Pioneers within one. John Harrington alongside, the Pioneer assistant coach, and we'll get a look, I believe, at Lamb's goal late in the period. The puck headed toward the net. It never got to Pizzi. It was deflected. Lamb picked it up and just drove it by Pizzi. And that may turn out to be a very, very big goal because the Pioneers have struggled all night long. John, in the first period, there's no question. Defensively, DU well off the pace. In the second period, more mistakes. In that first period, 10 shots off target when they did keep the Pioneers did have pressure on Pizzi. So a combination of the both things have just not gone well.
No, they haven't. You know, and we talked about it between the first and second period. Our intensity is great. I mean, almost too much. We're playing under control at some times, but no matter how much we keep it in their end, no matter how much we work hard on the puck, if our forwards are leaving the zone and our defensemen turn it over and they can just jam it down our throats, that's all they did was capitalize. They had 5 shots on net and scored 3 goals. Same thing in the second period. We failed to clear the zone because we make stupid plays, and they ram it down our throat, and it's been an uphill struggle. And you're right, you know, that goal by Jeff Lamb was a big goal at the end of the period. And, you know, this is a situation we want to get in. I don't know if I want to call it a shootout because there hasn't been that many shots, you know, but it's just turnovers by our team that has led to their goals, and with that goal now we're within 1, and we're going to find out what we're made of here in the third.
Over the last 3 games prior to tonight's game, the Pioneers have allowed 17 goals against. That's better than 5 goals against a game. And that's better than 2 goals on the average DU has given up. Some real problems in your own end.
Yeah, I think there is, you know, and it all boils down to moving the puck, being under control of the puck, having an idea what you're doing, and moving your feet. You know, a lot of times we get our defensemen with the puck, and they freeze up with it. They stand still, and they're open game for anybody on the other team. You know, a couple goals we scored there in the period with good high breakouts. We moved the puck crisply. Our defensemen took a look and got it up, and we caught them moving in. So, I mean, we're capable of doing it, but it's, you know, there's emotional intensity and there's mental intensity, and I think we lacked a little bit of that and just made some plain mistakes that cost us dearly.
One more question before we let you go, and that is the change in goal. Tom Allen was yanked in favor of Chris Olson. It's funny how sometimes that works. Talk about that. You weren't down on the bench and you weren't in conversation with the Pioneer coaches there, Ralph Backstrom and Ronnie Graham, but sometimes that makes a difference.
Well, you know, it was something I think that had to be done, and it was a good, quick decision, whoever made it. I imagine Ron did, but, you know, they scored a couple of goals on, like I say, just straight turnovers where it was him and the shooter in front, and you know, everybody's a good scorer in the league. That's why they're in the league, and they put him away. The one long shot was probably a bad goal on the long side, but we needed a little bit of change in there, and we stepped in. And again, I mean, I don't think we weren't playing well in the first period, but the things that were happening to us in our own end dictated that we make a change there.
John Harrington has been with us, and we look forward to the third period. Hopefully, John, the Pioneers come out in strong fashion. We'll be back to the DU Arena. This is Pioneer Hockey.
When you start something good, everyone wants a piece of it. Take light beer from Miller. Now there's lots of light beers out there saying they're less filling. Heck, that was the easy part. The hard part is brewing a light beer that tastes great. That's why Light's always brewed only with the finest ingredients. To let all that great beer taste come through for guys like you and me. The taste that's made light beer from Miller America's favorite light beer.
Hey, I always thought it was easy opening cans.
Cable TV, man.
Temperatures rising, starting to glow. It's a red hot winter on HBO. The Empire Strikes Back, Cotton Club. Feel the heat like never before. Passage to India, Starman. Cable's hot, there's never been more. It's a red hot winter. You can feel the glow. Get it now on cable and HBO.
Wanted, the free consumer information catalog. The catalog's in from Pueblo.
Hold your horses, boys. There's just one left. But the new one's coming in the next mail.
The book with more than 200 fact-filled federal publications, many free, on